Jim, we have the ratings.
I was about to ask if anybody watched this thing.
AEW Dynamite on Wednesday, January 22nd, 2025, 8 to 10:06 p.m. On average, according to WrestleNomics, 655,000 viewers.
Oh, they're still over 600,000. They made a big comeback from last month or whatever. But
down 4% from last week, which was 679, up 7% from the trailing 4 weeks, which was 614.
But now here, I'm wondering, they're on Max now. So apparently, not only did nobody migrate over to watching on Max, but some people that have come back to watching here instead of going to Max. That weren't watching last month. So what are we hearing about Max? What about Max? Not Friedman, but the streaming, Max streaming.
We're not hearing too much, and I think if the numbers were extraordinary, they would probably be talked about a little more. But again, that's the thing. It's a different situation than Netflix. Netflix is the only option. Max is just an option.
Yeah, maybe the thing is the threat of AEW on streaming has run people back to cable.
No, they figured out a good way to get people to Max. They announced that Australia show and they had no time. So now you just have to go there all day and just wait and hope. See what happens.
Wishing and hoping. All right, quarter one. Where'd we start out here?
Let's go to the quarterly breakdown. Quarter one, these were compiled by WrestleNomics, 8 to 8:15 p.m. The Will Ospreay, Kenny Omega, Don Callis live angle, 832,000 viewers.
Okay, I'm seeing a cliff coming with their average and that strong of a start.
That's a good name for a jobber, Cliff Cumming.
Cliff Cumming.
Quarter two, 8:15, 8:30 p.m.
You know, if only I'd have thought of that when I had Cliff Compton down here.
The Death Riders promo and Private Party versus the Hurt Syndicate with picture-in-picture ads. 695,000 viewers.
Okay, so was the Big Bang Theory is still the lead-in? But 137,000 people said, oh my God, we've made a drastic mistake in the first 15 minutes. All right.
Well, again, I think just in general, the second quarter, as always, is the true number that they're starting with. But we go to quarter three, 8:30 to 8:45 p.m. Continuation of Party versus Syndicate. The Mariah May video. The Tony Storm Harley Cameron backstage angle. An ad break. The Jeff Jarrett, Karen Jarrett backstage angle, and the Jeff Jarrett live promo. What a quarter. 643,000 viewers.
Oh, good God. Okay, there went another 52,000. So we are now down 179,000 people in the first 45 minutes. Tell me more.
8:45 to 9 p.m., quarter four. Claudio Castagnoli confronting Jeff Jarrett, an ad break, the Megan Bain video, and the start of AR Fox versus Swerve Strickland with picture-in-picture.
MR Ducks. Every time I hear AR, I think MR Ducks.
601,000 viewers.
All right, well, we've lost 231,000 people in 1 hour. That's 25% of what they started, more than 25% of what they started with. And we're at the top of the 9 o'clock hour, and now I'm thinking they have to pick something up somewhere to be able to meet their average by the end of this thing, don't they?
Well, we'll find out what happens here in the second hour. The big 9 o'clock hour, 9 to 9:15 p.m., quarter five.
Here comes the Golden Scissors.
The continuation of Fox versus Swerve. The post-match with Ricochet and Prince Nana and Small Scissors. The Learning Tree backstage promo. The MJF live promo. Adam Page versus Tyler Shoop.
Tyler Shoop? Shoop? Shoop?
And the Adam Page Christopher Daniels ramp angle. 646,000 Shoops.
Well, they brought in 45,000 extra Shoops at the top of the hour. Why didn't they put Tyler Shoup on TV before. He's the only one that's been able to bring the numbers up.
Well, they may have to put more of him on the show next week. We'll find out. We go now to quarter 6, 9:15 and 9:30 p.m. We start with an ad break. The Mercedes Moné Harley Cameron backstage angle. And the start of Jamie Hayter versus Julia Hart with picture-in-picture. 637,000 viewers.
Well, that ain't bad. That's 7. Hold on. 9,000. 9,000 different.
All right, you found the number?
I found the number. See, it was one of the ones that they hide every once in a while.
We go to quarter 7, 9:30 to 9:45 p.m. The continuation of Hart versus Hayter. The post-match. An icicle just fell down outside. An ad break. Swerve Strickland's backstage promo. Brody King, Buddy Matthews, and Julia Hart's video. And the start of Cope versus Pac. 618,000 viewers.
Good Lord. Edge lost people. Lost 19,000 of them. Holy crap.
If you were an Edge fan and you wanted to see him come back, you've seen anything you wanted to see by now.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. The way
do you think they could have a special match with Swerve against the insurance adjuster that denied the claim on his house being burned down?
Well, we'll see what Tony could book next time they go to Washington or something. But, Jim, we go now to quarter 8, and I remind you we have an overrun. 9:45 to 10 p.m. Cope versus Pac continued.
Every bit of it.
With picture-in-picture. 590,000 viewers. 6-minute overrun. More Cope versus Pac. The Death Riders, FTR, The Rock and Roll, and Jay White. 592,000 viewers.
2,000 people showed up for Joe Schmo. Well, on the bright side, 590 and 592 is not as bad as I thought it was going to be. And on the dim side, they started with 832. They finished with 592. That's 240,000 people, or what percentage, Brian, is 240,000 of 832,000?
Oh, fuck you. Hold on.
Well, it's somewhere right a little less than a third. They lost 30% of their audience.
All right. Well,
I hear the clicking.
Well, no, apparently the window I had open with the calculator closed. I don't know what happened.
Well.
What the fuck?
No wonder you're hearing all these noises in the background if you've got your window open.
Well, that's not what I meant, but that was, once again, AEW Dynamite. And Jim, perhaps when watching AEW Dynamite and watching some of the amazing action, maybe you just want to get up and work out, listen to something else. Maybe you just want to go to the other room and cook something and listen to something else. Maybe you just want to listen to something else with the finest earbuds, our pals at Raycon.
How many things do you want to do? As a matter of when I have to watch AEW, I'm pretty much defeated at the end of it. I don't want to do anything but just go lay down and try to rest my weary mind. Maybe that's what you need to do with your Raycon earbuds after you have managed to absorb all of the oral and visual effluvia that you can possibly contain from the AEW television program. You want to lay down in your bed on your nice soft mattress. We can fix you up with those type of things too. And you want to stick the Raycon everyday earbuds in your ears and set it on some peaceful music. Or maybe just have yourself recorded over and over saying, I will not watch AEW. I will not watch AEW. And just play that as a way to lull yourself into sleep and give yourself a positive self-suggestion for how to improve your life. That's what you're going for, right, Brian?
That is right. Well, what is right? Raycon is right, and of course it's right for you and right for your ears, no matter what the size. You can put them in comfortably, listen to the finest sounds, get them out comfortably, and return to normal sounds.
Comfortably and return to your normal viewing position. You can stick these things in your ear, and if you hang upside down for about 10 minutes, Then when you go right side up, you'll get a head rush that will make all this music actually psychedelic and you'll be able to see colors. But the Raycon everyday earbuds are more than just a way to make yourself disoriented and potentially high. They've got a 32-hour battery life and multi-point connectivity. You can pair with 2 devices at once and be just the sexiest little slut at the Consumer Electronics Show. And with their quick charge function, boom, 10 minutes of charging yields 90 minutes of battery. So you can charge this thing for 10 minutes and then walk up behind some unsuspecting person, stick one of these earbuds up their various coat or skirt or whatever, and boom, and you'll shock them.
Again, no.
Yes.
No.
If you press the button,
there's no
taser.
No, there's no built-in taser. God damn it.
You mean I got a hold of a prototype pair?
I don't know where you would have gotten a hold of that, but Raycon guarantees no tasing. No,
I've got a friend in the FBI. And these earbuds also come with active noise cancellation. If you're walking down a street listening to your favorite tunes and all of a sudden you walk next to some guy working on a street with a jackhammer, you hit that button and bam, instantly, an electric charge comes out and neutralizes that guy with that jackhammer until you pass by.
No, there are no electrical charges. Friends, if you need security, there are security options. You can cancel noise. You cannot vaporize the people behind the noise. That is not the Raycon way.
No, he's not vaporized. He's just in a severe case of cardiac arrest, but he'll come back around and you'll be long gone. And folks, Raycon starts at just half the price as other premium audio brands, where when you figure in it includes this taser feature and a death ray. Raycon.
Oh my God, there's no death ray. There's no taser feature. Once again, no taser feature and no death ray on this creature feature at all. No.
That's right. That was the Swiss Army knife on Gilligan's Island. Well, the everyday earbuds are also available in a variety of vibrant colors. Vibrant color. These are not colors that just sit there and look good. They actually hop around and vibrate. It'll tickle your ears something fierce. With the purple vibrates. It feels like the Diddlator Mach 3. And if you don't fall in love with your Raycons, they offer a 30-day happiness guarantee return policy. No questions asked. That means you're not allowed to ask them, "Where's my money?" They'll get around to it, but there'll be no questions asked on this refund policy. And right now, folks, you can go to buyraycon.com/JCE and get up to 20% off site-wide. That means the entire site. You can buy that particular website, Buy Raycon, BUYRAYCON. You can buy that website for 20% off now. And that's something I don't think that they realized when they made this arrangement.
That's something I don't think they realized, because it ain't happening. It ain't true.
It said 20% off site-wide. The site is included in everything involving the site.
They will be retaining their domain and their site, but you can, of course...
I think you can get the domain for 20% off.
Let's worry about your own domain, specifically your head, specifically the sounds entering your head, and 20% off of that.
That's why I'm master of my domain. And they got headphones, too, to keep that shit in there. Don't let it go out your ears where people may steal it from you. 20% off everything on the website, I guess, except the website. They're going to keep that. Buyraycon.com/JCE, the code to get the 20% off.
That's right, Raycon!